All right. All right. Gonna give it a few minutes. Bro playing bullshit diamond. Yeah. I'd rather be playing the good version of diamond. But it is what it is. Yeah, unfortunately, these games were kind of my last... also penis. These games were kind of my last bit of goodwill for Game Freak, so I bought them at launch. Because I figured, hey, I liked the original Diamond and Pearl, so might as well give them one more chance, right? And we all know how that went. So I'm pretty much just kind of taking my time. I figured I might as well hunt for a shiny Budew. That way I can use a shiny Roserade on my team, like I did in Pokemon Y. Because that particular Pokemon ended up being one of my favorites that I've ever used. I got a random full odds shiny Budew back in Y, and it kind of became the star of my team. So I've always wanted to do that again. So unfortunately, I haven't been so lucky as to get one yet, but that's what the hunting is all about. So we're gonna start in a few minutes. Just want to see if anybody else is going to show up. Game Freak, we're not cooking in Gen 8. Oh, yeah, no, seriously. Gen 7 either. Like, what were those games? And then, of course, Scarlet and Violet were just tragically undercooked. Maybe at some point, if I can swing $100, I can get a copy of each one, but I don't know. Don't know. It's unfortunate. I definitely still love Pokemon, it's just, you know, the games aren't good anymore. This is definitely going to be one of those streams where it's going to be nice to have chat, because this is going to be pretty monotonous. What is going on over here? Okay, well, we're hitting 10 minutes, so gonna get started. Oh, I gotta use Joy-Cons, that's right. Oh, whoops, I still have your oopsie counter. There we go. Even the menus feel lazy. Wait, when did they add dark mode to the Switch? Because I wasn't even aware that was a thing. I very, very rarely actually use my Switch. Go to themes and settings. Alright, I'll do that later. Because I definitely do prefer dark modes generally. Oh! I just realized my my Valvatorez layer is above the capture. That's not correct. Hold the phone. There we go. That's better. Full screen projector. There we go. Yeah, I traditionally use the Infernape line in Diamond and the Torterra line in Pearl. And then I use Piplup in Platinum. So Empoleon and all that. So I am hunting very specifically for a shiny female Budew. Because that is what I had in Y. And I may be a bit of an old man here, but this is how we used to shiny hunt full odds back in the day, so... I don't know if there's really, like, new methods that this game takes advantage of, or anything like that, but... I also am still very early in the game, because I didn't want to advance until I had Esmeralda back on my team, so... You got your shiny Budew at complete random in your Alpha Sapphire playthrough? Nice. And this one is a non-shiny male. I love Shanks. The Shanks line is great. That being said, already got one. Oh, it wasn't Budew. Oh, Roselia. Nice, that makes sense. God, it's so unfortunate that I love Pokemon more than Game Freak does, huh? And it's just going to be a lot of this until what I'm looking for shows up. So, all the more reason chat is going to be important. Tragic irony indeed. God, the aliasing is so bad. Come on. Snuggly, so the reason I want Shiny Budew specifically is because back in Y, I got a full odds female Shiny Budew, and it basically became the star of my team. So, I want to replicate that for Diamond. Because I already know that Mischievous is going to be my main Pokemon in Pearl. So I figure, you know what? Oh. No, it's not shiny. And it's male. But yeah, my shiny Roserade Esmeralda ended up being like one of my best Pokemon ever. So yeah, that's kind of the motivation here. And because I'm not a believer in moving Pokemon up out of their original cartridges, can't bro have a shiny Budew without questions? Yeah, I'm not a believer in moving Pokemon out of their original cartridges, especially when it involves using ransomware like Pokemon Home. So yet, it certainly could be a while. I'm at full odds, so because I'm basically at the beginning of the game. Just got to keep going until it happens. I had already spent quite a while doing this last year. Last time I played it. It was like February, I think, was the last time I played it. February of last year. And, yeah. I had already spent quite a while on it. The fucked up thing is I got a shiny Shinx, but it died, and I didn't get to catch it. So sad times. As someone who has Pokemon Home, don't buy it. Oh yeah, no, I never intend to. Absolute scam. Literal ransomware. No, thank you. Oh, Dash, you might appreciate my character's name. You literally pay like $30 a year just to have some of your Pokemon in the Switch titles. Yeah, it's bullshit. It's literally a scam. Shino W, yes. Let's see, thank Lord there aren't guns in the Pokeverse. Actually there are. Remember that one episode that they never dubbed? Or did they dub it? The one with the Safari Zone where Ash caught his Tauros. I think that was the one where they didn't air it in the West because of the guns. You should pick a gun Pokemon. Snuggly, do I have a favorite Pokemon? Generally, I'm inclined to say either Misdreavus or Chikorita. Darkrai is definitely up there. God, there's so many. Yeah, I think that's the one I'm thinking of, with where he went to the Safari Zone and caught his Tauros, and the Game Warden or whatever pointed a gun at him. Bro, they kill everything inside. There's that one episode where James had actual boobs, yeah. Dash's favorite is Zekrom. That's a good one. I like Zekrom. Just look at how bro is built. You're not wrong. Dude's an absolute unit. Of course, you know, then there's Clodsire. One of the only good things to come from Scarlet and Violet. I also love Emolga. Emolga's great. Definitely my favorite Pikachu clone. I actually like Emolga more than Pikachu. Okay, Budew. Doesn't look shiny. Yep. It's female, but it's not shiny. Let's see. The lore surrounding them and... yeah. So, yeah, the lore surrounding Zekrom, Reshiram, and, by extension, Kyurem is just perfect, yeah. Oh, man, this cough. Yeah, Black and White had really good story and lore. One of the many things the Black and White anime did wrong was sideline the fuck out of Zekrom. I can imagine. Budew does not appear to be shiny. Do you think Zekrom can say the N-word? Bro can't even speak English. I love the Sinnoh region. He's a Pokemon, but I mean, who's gonna stop a fucking legendary? Yeah, but surely there's racism among Pokemon regardless. I mean, probably. Let's see. Like, sometimes I'm genuinely convinced the only reason my two ginger cats fight with my other cat is because he's black. Oof. That would be something, wouldn't it? Let's see. I think some of the Mystery Dungeon series explore racism in a more subtle way. Interesting. I never played Mystery Dungeon. As weird as that is, I was always just more into the main series and the GameCube games. Neither really, but I've heard they're pretty great. I've heard some good things and some bad things. I might try them at some point. I mean, we got emulations, so it's not like it's going to cost anything. Poke Park was the shit. Oh god, I remember Poke Park. Man, I remember getting a full odds shiny Zubat in Platinum. And we're just gonna run away from the diddly whoop. Explorers of Sky is the one I'd recommend if you play any of them. Interesting. That's the Shaman one, right? Like 6 months ago, you played through most of the whole game in one day and forgot to save? Oh, good god. Oh, that's no fun. Oh, man. I wish I could get rid of this junk. Yeah, it's the Shaman one. Thought so. Oh boy. What happens if I roll a different shiny? Reset. Maybe I'll catch it, and then keep trying. I'd hate to waste a shiny. I already lost out on a shiny Shinx in this game. Love how the only reason people use Starly is because Staraptor can learn close combat. Staraptor's pretty good, yeah. That's why, like, I know a lot of the memes about Sinnoh is that you basically have the same team in every game, in every playthrough. That's why I kind of want to shift it up a little bit. Like, specifically go for, like, let me... See, like, for right now I've got kind of the typical setup, but then I've got Manaphy and Abra and Budew. This is a temporary Budew. I'm not sure how long Abra's gonna stay. But yeah, so that's what I'm going for right now. And then I may shift things up a little bit later. Yep, that one's not shiny either. How did I lose a shiny Shinx? It committed self-die, basically. Well, actually, is that what happened? Hang on. This was like last year. No, I think what happened was... I think I rolled slightly too high on my second attack, and the range just got it. I think that's what happened. Because, yeah, I don't think Shinx can self-die at this point in the game, so... I have had some shinies self-die, though. That was great. Bro, come on. But we doing what we can do. That's for sure. Hello. That was so extra. Oh, a Budew. Not shiny. Well, that's unfortunate. Goodbye, xylophone bug. You gotta catch a Budew, strongest Pokemon in the game, trust me, bro. You know, experience tells me you're lying. Arceus don't hold a candle to him, Budew OP and clears any legendary. I hate that they made the events for the legendaries in this game, like, timed exclusive. And I think because I already updated my game to have the GTS, in order to get Manaphy, because I kind of got screwed out of it, I don't think I can do the tweaking glitch to get Darkrai and whatnot, and Arceus. I think I can still do it in Pearl, because that has never even left the case. Never mind been updated, so I think I'll be able to do that. Yeah, it's bullshit. It's just another reason why the original games are superior. Like, you can permanently access that content. I don't know why they think that making legendary Pokemon timed exclusives that they just hand out to you is somehow making them more special than earning them yourself. Just play the game and put the work in to get them. That's how it should be. That's how it used to be. You know, even if you used like action replay to get the Pokemon to spawn, you still had to catch them. You know, like back in Fire Red and Leaf Green with the Sevi Islands, there was an island that had Lugia and Ho-Oh. Yeah, you used an action replay to get there, but then you still have to encounter them and catch them normally. Like, just let us do that. I'm not about to go, you know, buy a whole second Switch and trade all my Pokemon over to Pearl. Not gonna do it. You know, just so I can restart this game without the update and do the tweaking glitch for Darkrai and Arceus. That's just dumb. Budew. Not shiny. Come on. Budew. Not shiny. Yeah, locking legendaries behind time defense just arbitrarily limits your ability to get Pokemon you otherwise should have had access to. Yeah, it's stupid. It's just stupid. That's why you hate mythicals. I hate that they created a whole new category of legendary Pokemon just completely out of the blue. Like, mythicals are just legendary Pokemon. Like, why the name change? Legit had to use an exploit to get the Gen 5 ones. Yeah, I think that still works, doesn't it? Forget what mythicals are. Yeah, things like Marshadow are supposedly mythical, and Zeraora, and it's like... No, they're just legendary. Or pseudo-legendary. I don't know. Nothing they've done in, like, since Gen 7 has made a lick of sense. Legendaries locked behind timed events and mystery gifts. Yeah, it's just dumb. I mean, I got no problem with hacking if that's how Game Freak is going to play it. That's dumb. Yeah. It bugs me on principle as one of the original Gotta Catch 'em All kids to not be able to get the, you know, certain legendaries in this game, but eh. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So yeah. Imagine if Pokemon were in SAO, that'd be sick. That'd be interesting. Oh, Budew. Not shiny. I can join the call if you want someone to bounce off of, but Element for some reason seems to be locking me from joining ongoing calls. That's okay. I like having the chat a little more active. Yeah, I'm not in a call right now. I figured I would just be by myself doing this, since we're not doing any co-op stuff. But yeah, no, I like having the chat a little more active too, so. Yuki would be a ghost-type trainer for sure. Now, what makes you say that? Yeah. Yeah, I think a dead chat is also a deterrent to anybody else who might be thinking of joining. I don't know. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what the trues and falses are and what the do's and don'ts are. you get a lot of contradictory information out there, and it's very difficult to kind of figure out, is there anything I'm doing wrong that is contributing to the low turnouts and things like that, or, you know. Dash. Oh, Budew. Not shiny. Budew. Not shiny. See, I think newer series, it's easier to get shinies if I remember correctly. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what changes they've made under the hood here from how it used to be. I don't know if there's just a universal shiny boost now, or if I have to do anything specific. As far as I'm aware, I'm just going at it full odds, like at the very beginning of the game. Haven't really done anything yet. I think I beat Rourke. Let me check that. I think I had to do that in order to get the things. Hold on. Yeah, I should be able to see. Yeah, I flipped it back. There we go. Wait, there we go. View bet. Yes. Okay. So I beat Rourke. That's about all I've done. You ever plan on playing Scarlet and Violet? Probably at some point. Gotta, I'm lonely in my world, bro. I might make it a... I don't know. I can't really swing $100 right now for the double pack, and that's the most economical way to get them. So I'm not sure how soon I would, but I could make it a donation goal, maybe. That way I can gauge interest, because I don't want to spend the money on a game I'm not super interested in, and then, you know, stream it and there's hardly any, you know, any attention on it, so, or any interest or engagement. So I'm not against it, but I'm kind of a little up in the air about when it might be and how I might go about acquiring the games. Budew, not shiny. Let's see. Mostly finished. Snuggly's mostly finished in his playthrough. Don't really care to complete the Pokédex. Yeah, I don't blame you. Especially in the newer games, they've really disincentivized that. Dash says I need to get back to the Pokédex shit. Yeah. So. Nope, another Budew. You think a donation goal would be a good way to go about it? Yeah. I'm definitely going to make the Sword and Shield DLC a donation goal. That's the only way I can really justify it. Right now I've got the headset replacement as a donation goal, just to try to offset the cost, because I put it on credit at Best Buy to replace my headphones, but obviously I still have to pay that off. But if nothing moves in regards to that, then I might switch it over to, either a Shield DLC or Scarlet and Violet. We'll see. Oh, that was quick. As it stands, the only way I know... Let's see, ain't touching Pokemon DLC unless its content seems worth it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, the only way I know right now to have the donation system work is through Twitch. So I have the link on Twitch. But that's about it. Sword and Shield DLC is unironically better than the main game. That I seem to recall people saying that. When I dig my copy of Shield out, I will probably go back and give it another chance, like at least finish it. Because, like I said, I left off at the Fairy Gym, and I gave it a pity mulligan. I stomped it so easily, and I was like, no, that can't be okay. So I out of sheer lack of satisfaction, reset the game and did it again, and it was just as easy. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm done with that then. I just got bored. I did finish Sun and Moon. It took me a while, though, because I kept getting bored and putting them down. Well, specifically Moon, I got bored and put it down, and then I went back to it, got bored, put it down, went back to it. Sun, I powered through, like, within a month. So... I have played them. I never actually finished Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. I think I got them at launch, and then I think I played a little bit, and then just never got back to it. The last Pokemon game I really enjoyed was Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Come on. I did like Lily's design and her cute Pokemon. Yeah, I liked Lily. Her story was unironically the best part of those games. You should have just been Lily as the protagonist. The actual player character was so pointless. They literally had no reason to exist. I mean, your player character was literally just Lily's win button, and stared at everything with that mannequin smile. It was just like, why am I here? Whoop. Does this do either of you guys know if this game has the chaining function? Like, should I be attacking Budew that I find and beating them, and then is that gonna give me better odds, or is running just fine? Remember in some serious scene, the main character would have the mannequin smile and I'd just die of laughter. Yeah, it was stupid! Like, Game Freak, why are you gonna force... Why are you gonna force a story on us if you're not actually gonna commit to making it work? Alright, that's why I wasn't doing that. Hang on. Hang on. That's fine. Not worried about it. Don't act like I didn't see the Yuki name. Budew, but not shiny. Islam Abdul Wahab. Hi there. Is this game free to download? Technically, if you know how. You meant free to play? Yeah, same deal. Technically, if you know how. If you can find the ROM online and get it on an emulator, then technically yes. I mean, for all intents and purposes, it should be free. It's an insult to the DS game. Budew. Not shiny. Okie dokie. And we continue the RNG hell. Should have called, bro. You should have called your Monferno Ishkan. Yeah, I thought about it. Doesn't this game let you... No, is that Scarlet and Violet or this game that lets you change your name on the fly? Because I know... Oh, Budew. Not shiny. I know that one of the recent games lets you rename your Pokemon on the fly without having to go to a name raider. It seems like a lot of new Pokemon games are just things happening around the character instead of to the character. You're more an observer than an active participant in the story. Yeah, that was something I noticed too. And it's really been bugging me, because it's like they're trying to go for these big stories, but then they're not committing. Hello. Another Budew, but it's not shiny. Damn you, Horatio. Scarlet and Violet do? Okay. Yeah, it's... I don't know. This is Brilliant Diamond, yes. Thank you, Islam. I appreciate that. That is very nice. Have fun playing it, yeah. If that can be said to be possible. Dash says, one of the reasons I like Xenoblade so much is because the main characters are have character and development. They're their own people and not just some blank slate. Obviously, blank slates can still work. Yeah. No, definitely. That's one of my favorite things about the Tales games, is that the characters are so, so well developed and important. Tales of Xillia and Berseria were really great. In that regard. Yeah, it really depends on how you do it. You'll love 2 and 3 then? That's good. I have 2. Just haven't gotten around to it. And if it's not necessary to play the other Xeno games before playing it, then that's good. One is still phenomenal, but I think it has the overall weakest character writing, at least from the main cast. Well, we shall see. I literally bought Xenoblade 2 because of the character designs. I think you have to play 2 before 3. That would make sense. You can play 1 and 2 whenever you want, but I do advise you play both before 3, especially the DLC. Alright then. Budew. Not shiny. I think 3's story doesn't quite hit as good if you skip 2 for sure. Okay, that makes sense. Xenoblade 3 honestly had the best story and cast for me. Love it to death. Interesting. At some point I'll probably get around to it. I have a huge backlog to get through. Islam, I am currently looking for a shiny female Budew. So I'm doing it at full odds, which means it could take quite a while. Let's see. Dash says, if you like nuanced war narratives, you're going to love it. Interesting. I'll definitely be interested to see what it has to say in that regard. Yep, I am just shiny hunting a female Budew. That is what I want to use on my team. Nope. Nope. Okay. Because back in Pokemon Y, I ended up randomly getting a full odds shiny Budew, and yes, the one that evolves into Roselia. I had a random full odds one back in Pokemon Y, and it ended up being like my star Pokemon when it evolved into Roselia and then Roserade, so I want to do that again. Kind of like as an homage to the original. Female, but not shiny. Oh well. I do have... Roserade is a goat. I do have a regular female Budew, but I am looking for a shiny one, specifically. Yeah, no, Roserade is a great Pokemon. Definitely one of the GOATs. And we're rolling those dice. Xylophone beetle. Snuggly says, I find shiny hunting to be monotonous, so I skip it usually, but it's good when you're watching a series or something and killing time in the background. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I'll just throw something on and use it to keep my hands busy. But if I can stream, then hey, it's content, and it's an opportunity to be talking while we're doing it, so yeah. And not shiny. It can be really tedious. Yes, it can. The worst thing is when you do find a shiny, and it's not what you're looking for. Or if it is what you're looking for, the real kick in the nuts is if you lose it. This one is not shiny. Keep my hands busy, Yobro. We know you talk about hentai. I will never not be impressed at how quickly the hentai starts whenever Pokemon announces a new female character. Wonder how good the new series will be? It's gonna be weird without Ash. Those not safe for work motherfuckers are faster than the speed of sound. It's insane. Yeah, seriously. From what I've heard, it's actually pretty great so far. Well, we shall see. Pokemon is hit or miss for me when watching the anime, not gonna lie, and likewise. Yeah. It definitely can be a little too slow at times. Like, going back and watching the Kanto series, that's definitely been my takeaway. The Leon versus Ash battle is an undeniable spectacle. Yeah, that was pretty good. Still feels weird to hear Sarah's voice instead of Veronica's. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. I know I liked it when they introduced May and Dawn. Yeah, May and Dawn were great characters. I like them. I always liked them more than Misty. Not that I particularly disliked Misty, but she wasn't quite... I don't know. She didn't quite do it for me as much as May and Dawn did, as far as like personality and whatnot. Dawn was your childhood crush? Yeah, definitely up there for me too. I was like 12 when Diamond and Pearl came out, so Yeah. Yeah, Dawn is definitely cute. I love her Japanese theme song, too. Kimi no soba de. Girl was the baddest bitch in my eyes when I was like 11. Boyish says, how many penises does it take to catch a Pokemon? Hopefully none. Yeah, Misty is one of the weaker female characters, I think. A lot of people like her due to nostalgia. Definitely, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm definitely, I mean, from what I've seen, I like Serena. Boyish always with the weird curveballs. Yeah, May, Dawn, and Serena, I think, are the ones I like the most. That is the most boyish dude thing I've heard all day. Balls and wieners, my guy. Balls and wieners. Finish your main quest in the new desert zone on your main, so I thought I'd come hang out for a bit. Neat. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Budew, but it's not shiny. Fuck! And it's male. Real quick, hottest Pokemon character. Oh, I'm not as familiar off the top of my head with the newer characters. It better be a human adult. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I would have to say, I think Flannery's an adult. Cynthia, Sonia, Nessa, Elesa, and I'm assuming Flannery counts, so Flannery. Those would be mine. Delia, yeah. Delia's definitely up there. Boyish says, still shocked at them being willing to add the entrance to Conria so early in the game. Probably Ash's mom, Dab. Yeah, no, Delia is definitely a MILF. You remember a fan edit of Ash's mom having huge breasts in black and white and was like, fuck, is this real? Oh, Skyla's great too, yeah. It's not technically part of the world quests in the area, but it's physically there and the achievement description is so overt about it. Huh. So I can't fuck a Pokemon. Why are you so cruel? No sane human can tell me Skyla isn't a babe. Yeah, no, Skyla's definitely a babe. Let's see, make Dawn and May adults. And, oh my god, that's in my chat now. That is for the world to see. Boyish with no chill and no filter. But he ain't wrong. Yeah. Dawn would look good as an adult. They both have such good, like, starting designs that it would definitely be adaptable. An hour and a half of this so far. Well, getting there anyway. Let's see. Cynthia's pretty fine, aesthetically speaking. You also like the nurse from Gen 8. The nurse from Gen 8. The nurse. Like at the Pokemon Center? Yeah, Sonia is hot. Are you down bad for liking more Pokemon versus female adult humans? Oh god. I'd better not see your Gardevoir folder. That's all I'm saying. Aged up fan arts of the Black and White 2 female protagonist are insanely hot. Oh, Rosa? Yeah, no, she's wicked cute. Just an average Pokemon fan. I don't quite understand Pokephilia. I remember back when the games first came out, I really liked the female protagonist in Black and White, Toko. The female professor in Gen 8. Yes, so the younger one is Sonia. Yeah, she's hot. Maybe if they weren't so hot, not my fault. Oh god. Let's see. Pokemon fans are less rabid than Rouge fans, honestly. Ugh. Let's see. Rosa, Black 2, White 2 female protagonist has one of my favorite Pokemon designs. Yeah, definitely. She's definitely up there. Yeah, Rosa and Toko are both great designs. Or what's Toko's English name? Hilda, I think it was. Budew. Not shiny. Yeah. They are. The things you do to Hilda cannot be mentioned here. Let's see. The realistic texturing in this game bothers me. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Seriously, I think it looks way too cartoony. Yeah, I think like the texturing itself, like on her clothes. Is that what you're referring to, Boyish? Oh, the fur and everything. It looks to me like the animals themselves are very cartoony. The only thing I noticed like realistic texturing on was like her clothes. Like you see when it kind of gets closer like that. That's all I'm noticing. Everything else is kind of blobby and smeared. Yeah, they did not do the best job graphically on this game, I can tell you that right now. Game Freak fucking sucks with 3D. They need to go back to 2D. Just go back to 2D pixel art Pokemon? Yeah, definitely. Transition to 3D hasn't really done them any favors for sure. Yeah, no, it's only led to problems because they're just not capable of doing it properly. Yeah, BDSP doesn't have good art direction. Yeah. No, it definitely doesn't. Big Disaster Seppuku's Pokemon. BDSP. We should stream Diablo 4 tomorrow? Is it free? Because if it ain't free, I'm not getting it. Like, we get worse art, less Pokemon, and weaker story, but somehow I'm the fake fan for pointing it out. Fucking thank you! My god, I don't know about you, Snuggly, but we're basically the same age. I've been a rabid fan of Pokemon since I was 4 years old. To still be with it in the capacity that I am today, like still loving the old games as much as I ever did, of course I'm a fucking fan of Pokemon. I'm very serious about it. And, you know, I had kind of made a comment earlier, I love Pokemon more than Game Freak does. And that's just evident by how much I care about the quality of the games compared to how much they care. You know? Let's see. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. the stress test beta starts. The game itself isn't out yet. Okay. Legitimately got accused of being wrong on Twitter late last year, and that my takes were the result of me growing up. No. No, that's dumb. No, like, there is an objective downgrade in these games as time goes on, and anybody who's denying that is just on copium. Did I just see a flash in the grass? No. Okay. Wasn't sure if that was some kind of indicator of anything. Yeah, no. Like, just no. Same guy also said SAO is one of the worst anime of all time, so it's not like he was smart to begin with. Yeah, no, that is like room temperature IQ shit right there. Like or dislike SAO, arguing it's one of the worst shows ever created is beyond retarded. Snuggly says, it's kind of annoying since there's no incentive for the games to improve, but I gotta accept the bare minimum for some reason. Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. And of course, Scarlet and Violet being the absolute dumpster fires that they were at launch, they sold insanely well. So do you think corporate's gonna give a shit? No, of course not. They're just going to look at those numbers and go, wow, we can put out literally any unfinished garbage we want, and people will just lap it up because brand loyalty. And that is why, kids, this was my last attempt to give Game Freak some goodwill. That's the only reason I even have this game. Let's see. Snuggly says, I keep being more than charitable by buying more games and keep getting trash. Eventually, I just gotta let the dumpster burn because it's not getting better. That's basically where I'm at. I'm not gonna go any money in the hole just to, you know, play Scarlet and Violet when I know that it's gonna have major issues. So, you know, I might even play it on an emulator, frankly. But we'll see. At least then I can get fucking 60 frames. And not shiny. Boyish says, whole lot of luck my brand loyalty has done for Battlefield. It seems that they might be developing the new game as we speak, and after getting burned twice, I'm just like done with the series. I'll stick the crash landing of 2042, I think, and won't be getting the next game firsthand if I do at all. Yeah, I don't blame you. I think you at one point got me the World War I shoot-a-man game, right? That's something we could stream. Rumor has it that in Season 5, Battlefield 2042 will be almost out of beta. Snuggly, just emulate the series for all I care. Maybe then Nintendo might care about their quality when their series actually loses sales. Yeah, maybe. I mean, that's, you know, in a free market, that's how you do it. Not that we really have a free market, but... Dash says, shame to see a series you've held so dear for a long time become such a hollow shell of itself. Yeah, seriously. Fucking... 1998. I've been in Pokemon. I have been in Pokemon since 1998. I can word good. Oh my lord. Bro, you alt. I'll take a series with constant reckless experimentation like Kingdom Hearts that retains its heart mostly over a series that doesn't do that kind of experimentation but loses sight of itself. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Like, seriously, it is no exaggeration to say that basically every Kingdom Hearts game is completely different. Oh boy. Sora's clown... Oh, but Sora's clown shoes always remain the same. Ah, Aaron Carter, you and your clown shoes. Go chase after Sasuke and girl. Budew, but not shiny. Reckless experimentation with the core formula and losing sight of itself is a lethal toxin, though. That's just modern Pokemon. Pretty much. Sort of. They're smaller in 3, I think. Could have a good story. Yeah. Yeah. Being unreasonable if I request that, though. Ah, jeez. They're smaller me when I first saw Sugar and Alicization. Eventually. Somehow I'm being unreasonable and a quote-unquote fake fan if I request there to be more fan service in Neptunia and for there to not be a 5th mainline game until there's no more censorship. I don't think that's unreasonable. I mean, more fan service is really just going back to what they were already doing before Sony's arbitrary ban. And yeah, why make a new game? I mean, okay, I get it. You know, money, gotta keep the series afloat, but you know, yeah, I mean, why would you want the next mainline game to be marred by the censorship? Projection on their part. Absolutely. 100%. Anyone who's okay with something being censored is not a real fan of that thing. Budew? Not shiny. They make so much money off of merch and spin-offs that there's really no reason to make the 5th mainline game anyway. I guess that might be true. Let's see, the Crunchyroll censorship of Asuna's bat scene and Arya is still so goofy, like, bro, it wasn't even explicit to begin with. Yeah, seriously. A lot of people want the 5th mainline game, but most of them aren't real fans anyway. Yeah. For sure. For sure. One of these days I'll get back to completing those games, 100%. That wasn't Crunchyroll itself doing the censorship. They were streaming the censored version of the movie. Yeah. Either way, it's goofy as hell. Yep. Point holds regardless. Either way, Crunchyroll sucks ass. Nine anime clears. So do shinies have a 0.01% chance of spawning or something? I believe it's 1 in 8,192. At least that was my last recollection of what full odds shinies were without any modification. I don't know if they automatically lowered it to 4096. I know they've been tinkering with shiny odds in more recent games, so I don't know if the default odds are 4096 or 8192. Aniplex USA, if you're reading this, your censorship is goofy as fuck. Yeah, you forgot the shiny rate as well. Yeah, I think I'm assuming it's 1 in 8192. It could be 1 in 4096 though, because I think they tinkered with it, but I don't recall. Either way, it's gonna take a long fucking time. If that's accurate, it looks like I was basically correct. Zero 0.0001220703125 times 100 equals 0.0122%. Oh boy. Gotta love math. I like math. Number being multiplied is apparently the result of 1 out of 8,192. Yep. Loved math in school, but replaced the A with E. Meth. Math is fun when taught properly, but it's also really easy to forget how to do it. Yep, you're not wrong. Except trig, fuck trig. What I like about algebra, in particular, is it's just logic problems. And you boy do be all about that logic. Algebra, you mean? Budew. Not shiny. The fucked up thing is that I could do 8,192 battles and I'm still not guaranteed to get a shiny Pokemon because each battle has a 1 in 8,192 chance. That's how probability works. Algebra was the best, and I seem to recall it tying directly into physics. Yep. That and calculus. I did not have good calculus teachers, I can tell you that right now. Calculus, if anything, is the thing that's going to leave my brain first, because it was not taught well. Chemistry, on the other hand, didn't get it at all. I flunked that subject. You see, I like chemistry. Chemistry's cool. I did not have particularly good chemistry teachers either, but the concept made sense logically, and so I was able to keep up. Let's see. Did really well in physics in my senior year. Yeah, I think I had physics in high school around the time that I was pretty well burnt out and didn't care anymore. And then, yeah, so that was right around the time I dropped out. But in college, I had some physics classes, and I got 105 in physics too. I can tell you that right now. I don't remember what my grade was in physics 1. Chemistry's cool, but my chemistry teacher sucked, and it was confusing as shit. Yeah, my high school chemistry teacher was a total cunt. Her and the head of the science department at the high school laughed in my face when I told them that I liked theoretical physics and evolutionary biology. Mind you, at that age, I was reading Michio Kaku, just casually, because I felt like it. So that was, that was the quality of education at my high school. Laughing at the kid who actually expresses a genuine interest in science. And then in college, my chemistry teacher spent more time going off on these weird tangents about his car collection than actually teaching chemistry. So that was a thing. For chemistry, just wanted to create a paint bomb. Alright. We're getting approximately nowhere. I also hate RNG, Sonic Hero. I also hate RNG. This one's not shiny either. Oh well. Budew. Not shiny. And male. Okay. This is one of those things where I'm not sure I'd ever have the sanity or patience to do it. Yeah, it's pretty trying. That's why I'm kind of like, I would only do this kind of thing if I was just doing it passively while I was paying more attention to like a video or a show or something, or here having the chat. So. Chat is definitely important for something like this. You definitely need to have dedication for it. Yeah, it's crazy the amount of dedication I see from actual shiny hunters who do this normally. I think most legendaries are shiny locked, unfortunately. I seem to recall hearing otherwise, but it wouldn't surprise me. You can only get them through hacking or mystery gifts. Yeah, then those for sure would be shiny locked. Let's see. My Switch and phone are desynced with the live stream. It feels like I'm time traveling. So yeah, Boyish, I don't think, yeah, you weren't here when we were discussing it earlier, but I think once the headset replacement donation goal has either been met or expired, which is set to expire on June 9th, I think, I am going to see about going back to Shield version, and I'm gonna make the DLC for that a donation goal, and I'm either going to play Scarlet or Violet on an emulator, or I'm gonna make getting the double pack a donation goal. Either that, or what I'll do is I'll do the DLC on Sword, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll drive off that bridge when we get to it. Once what is expired, my headphones cut out, walls and wires are inconvenient. Yeah. So the headset replacement donation goal that I have up there right now, because I put the headphones on credit at Best Buy, I got to pay them off. Once that expires, which it's set to on June 9th, or if it gets met somehow, wild if it does, I'm gonna make the DLC for Sword or Shield, depending on what we decide, a donation goal, and I'm also gonna make actual physical copies of Scarlet and or Violet a donation goal. one of your next purchases is going to be a capture card so you can live stream your Switch. Yeah, makes sense. That would be neat. The Elgato HD60S is pretty good. I have a Blackmagic capture card in my computer right now, but mine's a custom desktop, so yeah. And this one's not shiny, so we're just gonna leave. 2 hours of this. How did it get to be 1:30 already? God damn. No. I'm not sure if I'm kneecapping myself by not saving when I end my sessions of hunting. But basically I just close the game, set the clock back to, you know, when I last saved, and go from there. So as far as my Switch is concerned right now, it's November 20th of 2021. Starting to get cramps holding these Joy-Cons. My meat hooks is too big for them. Had to get a Pro Controller. Joy-Cons are way too uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where my Pro Controller is right now. I think it's in the tote that has my other games and stuff. Not sure. Would love to use my Pro Controller all the time, but stupid drift exists. Oh, God. I thought it was just the Joy-Cons that did that, but oof. The Pro Controller, too? Don't have drift on my Pro Controller, but that's fucked. Yeah, same. Budew. Not shiny. You got drift on 2 of 6 Joy-Cons, so yay for you. Ugh. Well, knock on wood. But, these are my original Joy-Cons, so maybe it's just because I barely use them, but they're still going. And if they do, I already have the Skyward Sword ones, so I could just switch to those. Every controller drifts these days, as they don't build them like they used to, though I must say that even modern controllers aren't as poorly made as the average GameCube controller. It's so weird, because I remember occasionally having some drift on the GameCube controller, but like you could fix that by pulling the stick out and then pushing it back in. I never really had any problems with the GameCube controller. The N64 controller, on the other hand, God no. Hated the layout of that thing. Well, just keep rolling those dice. In the words of Limp Bizkit, just keep rolling, rolling, rolling. What? Keep rolling, rolling. Chocolate starfish. The Melee community has talked ad nauseum about the manufacturing issues and other problems that GameCube controllers can have, like drift, snapback, etc. PS4 controllers were the last generation of well-made controllers, honestly. Yeah, I'm still a DualShock 3 fan. The DualShock 4, while arguably having better triggers and sticks, I didn't really like how it felt in the hand. It was a little too bulky. Of course, Dash's 2 tweets about Suku's tits get over 80 likes, horny motherfuckers. Snuggly, I like the feel of the Pro controllers versus PS4 controllers. Yeah, the Pro controller for the Switch is really nice in the hand. My only beef with it is the button layout for the face buttons. It's kind of like, come on now. Support your long-ass fingers, yeah. Got them big old hands. Got them big old hands. I'm gonna be hearing this fucking music while I sleep. Oh, these dice rolls. Budew. Not shiny. Nearly 30 episodes into Ranma and it's a blast? Hell yeah. I need to rewatch it. It's been a little while. Oh my god. Shampoo is probably the hottest girl in the series so far. Girl half Ranma hot too. Hell yeah. Definitely. Aside from, yeah, so like, not counting girl Ranma, Shampoo and Ukyo, definitely my two favorites. Oh man, this is some bullshit. Bro, attracted to shampoo, motherfucker. You can use that to clean your hair, not your dick. Oh man. Stretch. One nice thing about Joy-Cons, you can get into basically any position in your chair and still keep playing. I thought you were gonna say any position in sex. You would think that. This is bullshit, he says, as he willingly goes grinding for a Pokemon that has far less than a 0.01% chance of spawning. You're not wrong. Like, it seems clear who he's going to end up with by the end of the series, but motherfucker's surrounded by babes and is also a babe, right? Rumiko Takahashi, you and your spunky imagination, you crazy lady. You crazy, crazy lady. No, legit, Takahashi is one of my favorite authors. She's great. Oh, I see Richard is streaming Zelda. Forgot I was still following him on here. Be checking out Inuyasha as well. She's got amazing characterization. Yeah, no, she's great. Hey, wouldn't it be something? Wouldn't it be something if, and I don't know how to do it, but wouldn't it be something if we rated Rich's stream? Yeah, I don't know how. That's a good question. Boys, do you know it all? Just spam cock and balls in chat. No, like on Twitch, right? Never done raids or hosts. The few times I've used Twitch. No idea, don't care to learn, and don't want to send his shriveled cock the wrong message. Yeah. Yeah. Penis. I agree. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just that type of person that's, you know, too nice for my own good, I guess. I don't know. All three of them motherfuckers were so toxic, and it's like... Y'all talk too much about dick. I don't think you talk about it enough, son. I'll make you love it. Can I get some boobs and ass in the chat? Boob raid! Let's go. Shana so hard that her ass clapping would destroy her home continent. Oh my lord. I want to die. Yeah, we've been going at this for about 2 hours and 13 minutes. Boyish winning the down bad competition. Boyish's unhinged and nonchalant horny comments are so funny. Right? You know, he used to have the sense of humor of a dead fish, but I fixed that. All she's missing is some massive tits to balance out her huge ass and her weirdly skinny body line. Like, seriously, where are her organs? It's funny how Neo has to narrate all of Boyish's insane comments now. Oh, God. My sense of humor is basically saying the most autistic shit off the top of my tongue and hoping people laugh. I mean, yeah, no, I'm kind of up there, too. Unhinged nonsense is, like, my go-to. If this were Odyssey, he'd also have to narrate any racist jokes we make. I might do some Odyssey exclusive stuff at some point. Don't know. Maybe some more, like, lascivious type content. I don't know. We shall see. The return of SAO 101? Yeah, that's a thing. We can still do the adventures of Black Dad and Black Son as an Odyssey exclusive. I say I'm gonna go get milk, leave your world, and then just never come back. It's been 8 years, still no milk. I'm so tempted to go into his chat and say that. Just be like, hey, it's been 8 years, still no milk. Pack of cigarettes, milk, doesn't matter. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. But I am Mort Goldman, owner of Goldman's Pharmacy. You ever accidentally ran away from a shiny? Not that I can recall. I think I've only ever accidentally murked them. In other news, you have just over 48,000 primos on your main now. Good God, man. Boyish, I'm starting to think you have a little bit of an unhealthy addiction to that game. At some point we'll, I guess, stream doing the artifact grinding I need to do or something. I don't know. It's hard for me to have motivation to play it. Just future-proofing for Clan Baby and your wife. What's so addicting about Genshin to begin with outside of the character designs? Yeah, really nothing. Unless you have, like, a vulnerability to gambling. Best way to save for the signature weapon on cons you want on Baby is to plan ahead a year in advance like I've been doing. Good lord. Yep, I got screwed out of my Staff of Homa, and, you know, not feeling it. Might piddle around with it again at some point, don't know. Kind of have other games that actually reward my time and effort to play, so... It absolutely is unreasonable, Snuggly. And the fact that the game incentivizes unhinged shit like that just to get a weapon, no. That's not okay. Did it in 3 months for my wife, 3.0 to 3.2. But I admit that I got lucky and had to spend an extra $30 on her because I missed 50-50 on my C2. Good God. Everyone complains about the 5-star weapons. Make it back into Genshin, but only if I play with friends. Yeah. I would honestly rather we play like Mabinogi or ESO. Maybe Final Fantasy XIV. If we're going to do like, you know, cooperative stuff that isn't Dark Souls. Problem with Genshin Impact is that it's just completely gambling based, and they heavily disincentivize anything short of paying them for what you want. And then the actual content that's available in the game is very, very blah. Mabinogi would give you the direct experience that you need to understand why SAO's game has good design, actually. Yeah, that's fine by me, and it's also free. Yes! So, Mabinogi is free. It do be free. Down for the DS2 co-op whenever that becomes a thing, but yeah, it's hard to play Genshin knowing all the bullshit about it. Yeah. For sure! I can't wait to take Dash into Fume Night. That'll be fun. The idea of fighting Fume Night with my level 1 character scares the shit out of me. You actually thought about getting Mabinogi the other day and playing it for yourself? Hey, if you want to. The nice thing about playing with us is that we can kind of like give you pointers and boost you and stuff. So, let's see. Boy says I mainly stay around because I like the combat just enough, and I really like the story and world. Though I admit that the world and story didn't really start to thrill me until I got to Japan. Mondstadt and Liyue were so incredibly generic. I didn't think Liyue was generic, but Mondstadt for sure. Let's see. Snuggly says I'm wanting to do platinum if we're going Dark Souls 2 co-op eventually. Yeah, fine by me. Dash says I'll go with you too then. Yeah, up to you. My character in Mabinogi is like level 2000, I think. That makes 2 of us Australian. I need the platinum too. Well, as a double platinum haver in Dark Souls 2, I got you. Yep, I have the platinum in base Dark Souls 2 and in Scholar. Actually, I also technically would be triple platinum because I have the I have 100% of the achievements on the Steam version of base Dark Souls 2. So, Steam or PS4, I have it on both. So yeah, no, I've got the Platinum Trophy on the PS3 version of Dark Souls 2. I've got the Platinum on the PS4 version. I've got 100% on the PC version of base Dark Souls 2, and I am finishing up 100% on PC for Scholar. Bro just flexing platinums. Slowly going mad. RNGesus does not like me. Which could also be interpreted as registered nurse Jesus, which now I'm picturing that, and you know, I think Jesus looks good dressed as a nurse. He has the legs for it. Game, please. It's been 2.5 hours. On the attractiveness scale, Jesus is not that hot. Gray clears easily. You're not wrong. Unless we're talking about Raptor Jesus, then, you know, maybe. Curious, do you think Jesus was a real person? Certainly not as depicted. Whether or not there was actually an individual who inspired the stories, Debatable, but there does not appear to be any extra biblical evidence of that. Jesus is mid, bro thought God existed. So, yeah, the Jesus character, certainly would not have existed. Any individual named Yeshua who may have inspired the character, very doubtful. Snuggly says Jesus was probably on some mad drugs. Probably. Dash. I'd kick his ass in a fight. I mean, you versus one zombie twink from the Middle East, you know? I mean... You'd think after 2.5 hours I'd get something. Jesus was so malnourished he'd give commies a run for their money. Jesus may have God on his side, but I'm also 6'3", so I think we know who the real winner is. Oh God. I have the power of God and anime on my side. And this gun I found. Shiny hunting can take way longer than 2 hours. It sucks. Yup! Because each battle has a 1 in 8,192 chance of being shiny. You know, the Bible is mid-fiction compared to anything today. I mean, you're not wrong. Spider-Man clears. And that's including one more day. Too long, too many irrelevant details on top of many plot holes. Yeah. Yeah. Poor world building, too. Plus, I'm told that the main villain forgot his motivation. Let's see. Only good thing was the foreshadowing that Jesus would die on a cross. Just the amount of contradictions per paragraph is enough to make my eyes bleed. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, just be shiny already, you fuck. Watch, I'll get a shiny, but then it'll be male. Dude only wants a female bud who talk about sexist. Not so sure I would name a male Esmeralda. Talk about a clapback dash. Oh my god. Bro, get glasses. I'm actually wearing glasses right now. Yep, still want to smash. Oh my god. More Pokemon for me. Just don't let me near yours if we get isekai'd in the Pokeverse. And it turns out Zekrom's into that shit. Let's see. Don't worry, I only do it with Pokemon of similar agency of humans. I'm a degenerate, not a monster. Kids are into adult-like games. Adults are into kid-like games. Yeah. My ass could not be Ash with all those babes around him. Oh my god. Exactly, you get thrown in jail, my god. How is Brock not in jail? That's true. He regularly harasses women, including police officers. Because he can't see. Bro is the Moroku of Pokemon. Please don't ban YouTube. And fucking dragons exist on Pokemon, not like it made sense to begin with. Yeah. Bro, what the fuck? Oh, come on. Jesus. Jesus Christ. What are you doing? Pretty sure it's canon that interspecies relationships between humans and Pokemon exist inverse. It is. Kind of Love Library confirms it. Oh my god. Alright, I think we're gonna go until like 3, and then I'll stop. It's about 2:26 right now, going on 2:30 in a few. So, it gives us another roughly half hour. If you were to make your ideal Pokemon game, what would it be like? Oh boy. So... That's a very broad question. I mean, Heart Gold and Soul Silver already exist. It would basically take the best elements of Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Platinum, Black and White, Black 2, White 2, and kind of mash them all together. And then, whether it was 2D or 3D, if it was gonna be 3D, it would have to be better looking than current 3D Pokemon games, for sure. But otherwise, I would say 2D all the way. And that live 2D, like they did in Black and White, I think would be fine. Just higher resolution, like full 2D art, you know? Something like that would work nice. Nope. I feel like they could make a 3D Pokemon game that was still in line with its cartoonish aesthetic and childlike without sacrificing quality. Yeah, no, I definitely think they could. They're just lazy. They just don't put in the effort to. Yep, exactly, they're just lazy. Absolutely no excuses for the highest grossing media franchise of all time. No excuses. They have so much capital to work with. Fucking... no. They literally have billions of dollars, so yeah, they can afford revising the current 3D models. Yeah, I mean, I don't even mind the models themselves. It's just they're number one, they're so stiff. Number two, the texture quality on everything is garbage. Number three, the games run like ass. It's like it's a perfect storm of just all these little things that shouldn't be happening. The animated sprites in Gen 5 did have a lot of charm, yeah. God, I remember my laptop when Gen 5 first came out was so weak that just trying to play White in an emulator made it go fucking nuclear. It was crazy, and the frame rate was abysmal. This was like back when the Japanese version had just come out and like the English version wasn't even out yet. It was like November of 2010. Like you could tell the personalities of the Pokemon and trainers and everything. Yeah, definitely. I love Black White. Easily the best game in the series. Yeah, Black and White, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black 2, White 2. They're pretty much all on par. Yeah. Yeah. Generations 4 and 5 were definitely the peak. Black 2, White 2 had the better gameplay compared to Black and White, but Black and White had the better story. I could see that. I need to go back and play them again. Definitely need to go back and play them again. Yeah, no, for sure. It's funny how people dunked on Gen 5 for its quote-unquote bad designs, but somehow the current ones are remotely comparable to them in quality. They're not. Yeah. No, it's sad that people dunked on Gen 5 so much, because it was really good. Then they switched around and said Gen 5 was the best, actually. Yeah. Been a Gen 5 fan since day one. Get your ass out of here. Yeah, no, dead ass. Like, that's... I liked it when it first came out. You know, that's... I mean... Certain things like the experience curve change, that bothered me. But other than that, I mean, I really liked it. That's the Sonic cycle and the Battlefield cycle, yeah. Part of how the mob mentality goes, unfortunately, yeah. The new game sucks, the old ones are better. The new game sucks, the old ones are better, and the one we thought was bad was much better than that, actually. Rinse, repeat, ad infinitum, yeah. Don't want the same thing happening to something like SAO where everyone goes, actually the show is great now because some big anti-tuber said so. Yeah, yeah. Like, I wouldn't mind if people flipped on it because of, say, empirical, rational argumentation by a certain somebody, but to just sit there and have someone say, well, actually it was always good, and then everybody just goes, actually it was always good. Like, for what? Why? What's your reasoning? Because you never had any reasoning to say it was bad in the first place. That's kind of what happened with Alicization and more so Progressive. More people warmed up to the series just because some influencers said so. Ugh. Hate it. It's fine to change your mind when you genuinely realize your previous position was false, but if it's just because it's popular to like now, that's trash. Absolutely. 100%. Okay, game, you got about 20 minutes to pay up, or else we're gonna have to just stop. This is getting ridiculous. Or, well, it's been ridiculous for a while, but, you know. Three hours of this. I want you to get the Budew just so I can see the rest of the game, Sadgit. Story is basically the exact same as the original games, so if you have played those, you aren't missing much. Yeah, pretty much. I think they made a couple of tweaks here and there, but it's nothing major. These games are basically just a downgrade from the DS version. Yes, 4 straight, a downgrade. I don't really feel like getting into all the details for why, but they made a lot of mistakes and did not show the original games the respect they deserved. One thing that we were kind of getting at before is the fact that, like, Darkrai and Arceus are now, like, completely locked behind an event that is now past, so it's impossible to... If you've updated your game, you can't use the tweaking glitch, and so now it's impossible to get them. That kind of thing. Generally looks like a cheap copy I'd see on a mobile app store. Oof. Fine with remakes when there's substantial improvements over the original with some new content, but if it's just a new recolor, then I'm out. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about... Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it, too. Like, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, fantastic remakes. You know, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, fantastic remakes. These, not so much. They just kind of did a half-assed job of bringing them into 3D, and that was kind of the best you can say. Might as well just replay the original games in that case. Yeah, pretty much. At least in the original Diamond and Pearl, you'll always be able to get Darkrai and Arceus and Shaman. These versions, nope, you missed the events. Too bad. Well, I'm sorry, wasn't this game about hunting down Pokemon? Battling them and capturing them? Not just being handed them? Nothing sucks the joy out of getting a legendary Pokemon like having it handed to you instead of earning it. Oh my god. About 15 minutes and then we're going to wrap up. Because it is 2:45 in the morning. fact that you can get a Mew without trading after the first gym is fucking bullshit. Oh my god, that's right! Oh man, that's right. When I get to Floroma Town, I can get friggin' Mew and I think maybe Jirachi too? Is that true? Oh, man. Wait, you can just get Mew straight away in this game? Yeah. In Floroma Town, if you have save data for Let's Go and Sword and Shield, you can get Mew and Jirachi. Oh my god. The fact you need save data from a different game makes it even worse, yeah. Yeah, no, they just paywall legendary Pokemon now because they feel like it. Let's see. Also, how dumb one-time save files are. Yeah, seriously. Let me have multiple saves, you fucks. Dead ass. Like, come on. Aside from a few quests and mini-puzzles I need to complete still, to the best of my knowledge, I've done everything that currently exists in Genshin Impact on my main account. Good lord. Gotta talk to Jar Jar after the stream is over to do its quests. Oof. Why do you have 2 Genshin accounts to begin with, Boyish? Because he's an addict. Wanted to record some stuff that I didn't previously. Okay. Bidoof is the real god. Any Bidoof on that team? Sadly, not at the moment. I know. Sad times. Also wanted to try a free-to-play characters only playthrough. Yeah, that makes sense. You might as well have just insulted me. Wow. Oh. It's okay. It's okay. Wouldn't have to make a separate account if it wasn't a stupid gacha game, because then I could have multiple save files. Yeah, no, for real though. It's hard for me to justify playing games locked to an online infrastructure knowing it could just disappear one day like Overwatch did. Yeah, no, for real. Seriously, I kind of regret getting involved with Genshin. Prefer offline more than online? Yeah, same. About 9 minutes, and then we're gonna wrap up. At least if they have some online accessibility, and if it's later disabled, I'm not locked from the whole game. Yeah, like how the Souls games do it. Unfortunately, I'll have to make a third account with the same restrictions at some point because I ended up not being able to save a recording of the first Inazuma Archon quest due to a Shadowplay bug. Good God. Oof. Oof is right. Respect the dedication, even if it is completely unhinged. I ever mentioned before that I hate NVIDIA's software with a passion? Yeah. Don't blame you. Oh my God. Alright then. Oh, come on. Might as well re-record all the older stuff, honestly. Trying to resync audio and post is a massive pain in the ass, especially when the video editing software player is laggy. Ugh. Yuck. Two-minute warning. Or, in a more appropriate voice, 2-minute warning. George. 2 minutes, yes. It is 3 in the morning. One minute. So after these next couple battles, if we hit 3 o'clock and I still haven't gotten nothing, that's gonna be it. Devastated. Well, it's 3. We're gonna do one more battle. Nope. Just stop using logic to understand a game where all the characters are emotional as fuck. What? Who's saying that to you, boys? All right. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock. We've been going for 3.5 hours. Oh, well, nice stream, though. Oh, appreciate it. We can always come back and do this again. We'll see what happens. The Last of Us 2 fans who keep crying to this day. Oh my god. Whatever. Anyway. So, yep. Like I said, it's 3 o'clock. I'm getting kind of tired anyway, so I am going to call it here. And yeah, I will see you boys on Element. Probably need to, over the next few days, I'll be preoccupied with Genshin and Diablo 4. Oh boy. Alright, well, we shall see how it goes. Yeah, so. Yeah, so. Yeah, I'll see you guys over on Element. Appreciate you coming around here and talking while I was doing this insanity. Helps keep a boy sane. And yeah, we will pick this up later. So, see ya.